All right, let's come to spit. We're gonna cross the ankles. We'll start with those stretches again, just to loosen everything up. Light touch with your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. And even just when we're stretching, I want you to start to pull the abdominals in. So you're gonna draw your low belly in to kiss the spine, and you're gonna pull your belly button up underneath your ribs. So the sensation of pulling in and up. And then let's just start circling your head from one side down to the other. Your choice, how fast, how slow you go. Just trying to warm some things up and get some things moving. Maybe one more in the same direction. Relax your shoulders and then reverse it. Chin down, head back. Take it slow if you need. I'm gonna do just one more. All right, let's take that spinal twist. Left hand to right knee, right fingertips back behind you. Sit up tall first. Again, draw the low belly in and up. Inhale. And then on your exhale, twist just a little bit deeper. Try to look behind you. One more breath here. We'll inhale to sit up tall. And we'll exhale to twist just a little deeper. And then carefully unwind that. Right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Draw the low abs in and up. Sit up tall. Inhale. And then exhale, twist. And then one more time. Inhale, sit up tall. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, twist. And then come back to center. Let's go right for that side bend. Right palm on the mat, left arm up. You'll slide your right palm away. Right elbow can come down to the mat and just take a really nice side stretch here. So reaching through that top left finger, pressing your left hip down. And then to come back to center, pull from those abdominals. So you'll draw the low belly in, we'll go other side. Left palm down, right arm, all the way up and over. Big stretch. Breathe. Let's do one more to each side. Inhale it up. Exhale to the right. Big exhale. And then inhale up. Last one, big exhale. To the left. All right, come all the way back up to center. We're actually going to start standing today. So come on up to standing. We'll step to one edge of your mat. And let's find the feet parallel. So about hip distance apart. Find your heels and your big toes really nice and heavy. Stand tall, plant your feet. And now take a nice big inhale to lift your arms up to the ceiling. As you lift your arms up, knit your ribs down. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, drop your chin, crease at your breastbone, and you'll just start to round your spine down to the mat. As you go down, lift your belly button up and in. And we're gonna walk it out to that plank. We'll walk out 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're there on 1, just holding a plank. We're not gonna be here too long. Just starting to warm up the abdominals, your upper body. Squeeze the legs straight, pull your low belly in, pike your hips up, and then walk it back in 4. Walk back 3, 2, and 1. Keep your arms framing your ears. Draw your tailbone down and start to peel your spine all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, drop your chin. Crease forward at your breastbone. Draw your low belly in. You're gonna walk it out. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Again, just to pause, just to hold. Lift your chin out of your chest. Separate your fingers really nice and wide. Wrap your elbows in and kind of push the space between your shoulder blades a little broader to the ceiling. And then pull your low belly in, pike your hips up, walk back 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet, draw the low abs in. As you peel your spine up, let's keep the arms framing the ears. One more time, inhale. Exhale, drop your chin, crease at your breastbone, pull your belly button up and in as you roll it down, and then walk it out 4, 3, 2, hips down 1. So in your plank, let's walk our feet together. So big toes, ankle bones, inner thighs touching, squeeze. Shift your heart forward a little bit more. So your chin is pretty far forward of your fingertips. Pull your low belly in. And then from here, we're gonna tap both knees down. I'm gonna press them straight. Both knees down. I'm gonna press them straight. So keeping the low abs pulling in, especially when the knees tap down. Let's do 5 more. And press. 4, pull from the low abs in and up. 3, scoot from the lower abs to lift the knees. 2, and up. Last one, and up. Hold it here. Now separate your feet back to that hip distance. We're gonna try a little movement with the arms. So you'll zipper your low abs in, corset your waistline, stretch your right arm out, and take it back down. Stretch your left arm out, and take it back down. 3 more sets. Right arm. Try not to sway to the side too much. So really strong straight legs. When the right arm goes up, try to shift your weight to that right working side a little bit more. Same thing with the left. 1 more set. Right arm. Hips down, left arm. Left hand down, hold it. And now drop your knees and sit back. So just a little full body warm up there. All right, guys, we're gonna come up to that tabletop position. Let's find knees right under hips, palms right under shoulders. Again, shift your weight forward, right? We tend to kind of sit back like we're sitting on our tush. So shift your weight forward, lift your chin out of your chest, and we'll do just a little cat-cow stretch. You'll drop your chin, knit your ribs together. Pull your low belly in and point your tailbone down towards the back side of your legs. And then keeping the abdominals engaged, untuck your tail, roll through the bones in your back, lift your chin up and pull your heart through your shoulders. And then again, we'll curl the tail. You'll drop your head. You'll round your mid-back as high to the ceiling as you can. So a lot of abdominals scooping in and up. And then you'll untuck, roll through the bones in your back. Try to pull each bone a little bit further forward when you lift your heart. And then drop your chin, tuck your tail, round your mid-back, curl your tail, round your low back, your upper back, push away from the ground, and then untuck. And roll the other way. Lift your heart, lift your chin, not just collapsing into the lower back, extending. So pull the heart forward. And now let's come back to a neutral position. So we'll knit the ribs together, we'll find that flat back. And now I'm gonna grab a weight. Your option, grab a weight if you want. Otherwise, just hang out here for a sec. All right, we're gonna find that flat back again. So right in the middle of that rounded and that extended position, I'm gonna hold the weight in my right hand. Now from here, stretch your left leg back and lift it up. Shift your weight into that left arm a little bit more, and now stretch your right arm up and stretch it forward. Right arm right by your ear. We'll go back to that rounding position. So you'll round your spine, pull your left knee to your right elbow underneath you. We'll do a little bird dog. You're gonna tap elbow to knee, and then you'll stretch it back out. Lift the weight and your leg high, and then round your spine, pull your low abs and tap elbow to knee, and then stretch it out. Getting some heat building here in the body. A little bit of heart rate. 3. Let's do 2. Tap. 1 more. Round your spine, tap elbow to knee. Now hold it here. And now push elbow to knee. I want you guys to fight your elbow into your knee back into your elbow. It's a little tough to hold your balance. Now shift your weight forward into that left arm a little bit. Wrap your left elbow back. Pull your low belly in. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Now stretch it all the way back out. Hold. Now post your arm or your leg up for 8. Pull 7. Pull 6. Low abs, pull in still. You got 4. 3, 2, and 1. Knee down, hand down. Sit back. Take a little bit of the weight off of that left arm. And we're gonna switch sides. Roll the weight onto your left hand. Come back forward into that tabletop position. Let's reset those abdominals and corset your waistline in. Stretch your right leg back and lift your right leg up. Now notice how your body completely leaned to the left when you did that. So try to reset that. Shift your weight a little bit more into that right arm. Stretch your left arm out. Here we go. Round your spine. Pull elbow to knee, tap. And then inhale out. And then exhale, elbow to knee, tap. Shift your weight forward a little. Ooh, and then stretch it back out. So challenge is to kind of keep your weight as evenly placed as possible, right? And the legs moving and arm moving definitely challenges that. Let's do 3. Stretch it out. 2. Tap. Stretch it out. Last one. Tap and hold. Now tap elbow to knee, and now fight elbow into knee, knee into elbow. Now pull your low belly away from your leg. Push harder and hold 3. Hold 2. Woo. Hold 1. Stretch arm and leg out. Hold. Knit your ribs together. Pulse arm and leg up high for 8. Pulse 7. You got 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee down, hand down, sit back. All right. Those get my heart rate up. All right. I'm gonna take the weights nearby. Not gonna use them for the next one, but just have the weights nearby. Turn around, lie down. We'll go right into the 100. All right, guys. So from here, arms down by your sides, bend your knees all the way into your chest. Let's do heels connected and toes apart. So knees will open about shoulder distance, toes open just a little. Sarah, you can keep your head down for this one and pump your arms down here. Otherwise, guys, we're gonna take an inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. And now you can either extend your legs to your tabletop, which is knees over hips, or push them all the way out to that high diagonal. Float your arms right about middle of thighs, and now start to pump them down, down, down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys, once you got the hang of it, you got those arms pumping, your breath flowing, maybe lower the legs a smidge. Can you pump a little higher? Inhale, and exhale. Arms straight, reach out of your shoulders, guys. Pump from the shoulders, not the elbows, not the wrists. Pull your low belly in and stretch those legs 3 inches lower. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, breathe. And then an exhale, cinch your waistline tighter, draw the belly in and up. Maybe lower the legs another inch. Good. Inhale, breathe. And exhale. Inhale, breathe. And exhale. 2 more, guys. Lift your chin out of your chest. Reach through the crown of your head. And exhale. Last one. Maybe the legs go the lowest you can. Inhale. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause your arms. Bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And lower your head down. Whew. All right, I'm going to pick up those weights. Let's keep knees into chest. Let's bend elbows into your sides and turn your palms forward. So this is your coordination. Normally done on the reformer, but we like to mix it up on the mat here. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. You're gonna push your palms down, extend your legs out. You'll open, close the legs, and then bend your knees, and then bend your elbows. Stay curled up. Arms go down, legs go out. You'll open, close, bend your knees, bend your elbows, guys. So the lower your legs go, right, the more we challenge the low abdominals to keep our spine connected to the mat. So if you send your legs out and you notice an arching in your lower back, your legs are going too low. Sarah, you can prop yourself up. Legs go out, open, close, and legs come in. All right, guys, let's do 2 more. Legs and arms go out, open, close, knees come in, elbows bend. Last one, arms and legs out together, open, close the legs, bend your knees, then bend your elbows, then lower your head. Whew. All right, rock your head side to side. I'm gonna keep the weights, always have the option to ditch them. We're gonna send the legs long for a roll up. Let's actually point the toes today. So I like to flex the feet most often. Let's point through the toes. It'll be just a little different, little stretch through the tops of your feet. So arms to the ceiling, zipper your inner thighs, stretch through your toes. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, crease at your breastbone. Start to peel one bone at a time up and off of the mat. You're gonna round your spine forward, hollow out your center, stretch through your toes, pull your navel back, curl your toe underneath you, and start to roll all the way down, chin out of chest. Keep going like that. Sarah, your modification is gonna be feet down. Whoops. Ditch the weights. Feet down, hands out, and you're just gonna kind of tuck halfway, and then you'll come right back up. So you're never coming all the way down to that seated position. All right, roll it down. Low abs pull in, curl the tail. Let's do 2 more, guys. Inhale. Exhale, chin lifts up, then you peel off of the shoulder blades, then you pull the low belly and stretch through your toes, hollow out your center, drop your head, reach, arms stay high, and then curl your tail and roll it down. Try to stretch longer through the bones in your back on the way down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, knit your ribs together. Crease over your rib cage. Lift your belly button in and try to lift your ribs up. Round forward, and then roll it down. Reach through your toes as you lengthen through your spine on the way down. All right, guys, let's keep the arms up. We're gonna lift the right leg straight up to the ceiling. Turn your right knee outward just a little. Keep your bottom toes pointed. So we are gonna stretch through the tops of both feet today, both pointed. Now circle your right leg across the bottom, down, around and up for your leg circles. Across, down, and up, across, down, and up. Let's just do 2 more. And now the goal, guys, is to not let your hips rock and roll. 1 more. So anchor the left hip heavy, core sit your waistline tightly. Hold it at the top. If you think you can, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Hover the weights right by your side, reverse your circle. Out to the right, down, then across the bottom leg, and up. So going for that Nice rotation, guys, in that right hip. Now, the more you close and corset your lower abdominals, the more you're gonna have stability in the pelvis. 2 more. 1 more. Up, hold it. Parallel your right knee. Lower your head, lift your arms. And let's lower the right leg all the way down. Now to lift the left leg, you're gonna pull from your abdominals. Pull the low belly in, knit the ribs together, lift your left leg with control. Stretch your left toes to the ceiling. Circle your left leg across the bottom, down, around and up. Across, use your exhale to lift. So as we start to get better at these, we can start to really kind of pick up the tempo. The tempo should challenge your center even more. Let's do 2. Let's do 1, all the way up. If you can, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, or just stay down. Arms float if you're curling, and now reverse it. Across and up. Down, across and up. Now, can you crease over your rib cage a little bit higher? Can you reach your fingertips a little closer to your toes by just curling up deeper? Good, let's do 2. 1 more. Hold it at the top, parallel your knee, lower your head, lift your arms, and then stretch that left leg all the way down with control. All right, ditch the weights to the side. Bend your knees into your chest, but scoot forward. So actually, let's rock it up. We'll scoot forward and then lie down. We're gonna do your roll over, right? So we did your roll up. We've done the roll over before. I don't think we did it last week. You're gonna push your palms and your triceps pretty heavy into the mat. So I want you to think like thumbs, pointer fingers, backside of your arms pushing down. They're gonna give you a hell of a lot of help here. Now squeeze your inner thighs and point your toes. So legs really turned on. We're gonna send the legs out to a high diagonal. Now you gotta pull your low belly in for that to work, and then push down into your arms with control. Lift from your lower abs to lift your hips all the way up and over. Now in this up and over position, can you lift your hips away from your ribs a little bit more? And now open your feet shoulder distance, flex your feet, roll your spine down. As you roll, your legs can kind of circle out to the sides. Then they come down to that high diagonal point, squeeze, and lift up and over. Whew. This one's hard to talk through. Open and flex, roll your spine down, circle the legs down and around, point and squeeze together, pull the low abs into it, and then open flex. Whew. Take it down, keep the open, keep the flex at the bottom, and peel back up again. Pull from your lower abs, zipper and point, and then roll it down. Legs go halfway down, we open, we flex, knit the ribs together, and lift up and over. Squeeze together, point. Again, as you roll down, legs are gonna go halfway, but ribs close heavy into the mat. Open and flex, up and over. Try to find the lift in your waistline, squeeze together, point. And then as we roll down, we're gonna lower down with control. And then bend your knees into your chest. That one's fun, it's like a little spinal massage. All right, guys, rock it up to seated. We'll go right into rolling like a ball. Heels connected, toes apart. Grab onto the front of your ankles, all 10 fingers kind of inside. You're gonna pull your heels close to your bum, gently float them off of the mat. So just finding your little balance position here. Lift your elbows up a little higher. Let's pull your knees a little closer to your chest, and knees should be open about shoulder distance. Now from here, try to pull your ribs up and in away from your hips, right? And crease over your rib cage. So instead of slouching to round, we want to lift and crease forward. Now try to keep this shape as best you can. You'll rock back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Exhale, rock it up. Rock back, try not to change the little ball, the little shape. Woo. So knees are gonna wanna pull away from your chest. Ankles are gonna wanna donkey kick to your butt, right? So you're gonna try not to let those two things happen. So if this isn't working for you, you can stay here and just make it really small. 1 inch back, maybe 2 inches back. Sometimes making it that tiny little inch, guys, oof, is really tough. Let's do 2 more wherever you are. Maybe it's tiny, maybe it's all the way back. Pull those lower abs deeper to find your brakes at the top. 1 more. Oof. Hold your brakes here. Let's take the legs to teaser. We'll zip the knees together. So a parallel teaser, arms lift up. Just hold. If you can, extend your legs and turn your toes out. If you can, otherwise we're at the knees, lift your heart high, and we'll just slowly roll it down. 1 bone at a time, into the mat, bend your knees in. All right, lower your head. All right, we're gonna go into your ab series, and I'm gonna pick up the weights. Let's see, maybe we'll do weights for like maybe the first 2 or 3 exercises. So bend your knees into your chest, weights if you want them. Let's do arms down by our sides with the weights. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Reach your weights long. Let's go single leg stretch. Send your right leg out. Just pause. Just pause. Now move that left knee away from you. So left knee and right leg away from you. So your tailbone actually anchors into the mat and you feel a little bit longer space through your waistline. Now switch your legs. And then switch. And then switch. Sarah, you can prep yourself up onto the elbows again for this one. Switch, 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 switch. Good. Now as you switch here, anchor the tail heavier. Draw the belly button away from the waistband of your pants. Zipper through the inner thighs. They brush past one another. Stretch long. We got 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Bend both knees and lower down. All right, double leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Zip your knees together, point your toes, weights or no weights. We're gonna send both legs out, arms go back to frame your ears. Woo! And we're gonna circle the arms, bend the knees in. Inhale, legs out, arms back. Give yourself a little hollow hold. Carve the arms around, bend your knees. Inhale out. Low abs have to pull deeper so we don't lift the lower back off of the mat. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale out. Exhale in. Lower your head. All right. Next one your way. Scissors. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up, head, neck, and shoulders. Hover your weights, move both knees away from you. So again, feeling that anchoring of the back of the tailbone into the mat. Now send both legs up. Let's point through our toes today. Stretch your right leg halfway down away from you. Curl up a little deeper. Reach those weights past your hips. And now pull the left leg towards you twice. Just a little in, switch. In, switch. In, switch. So now if we're using the weights, we're not using our hands to guide our legs, right? If you don't have weights, light touch with your fingertips behind your legs. But if you're not using those weights, we really need those lower abdominals in, to kind of pull those legs to get that movement to happen. Advancement, maybe the hands with the weights come right behind your head, elbows wide. 3, 3, curl up higher, chin out of chest. And 2, last set, 1, 1. Bend both knees and lower your head. All right, I'm going to ditch the weights. We have options here, right? So option 1, hands come into that little diamond shape and they come right underneath your tailbone and you'll bend your knees in and you'll do your work from here. This is just a little extra support for the lower back. You're definitely still gonna get some lower abdominal work out of it. It's just a little bit more supportive, a little less supportive, hands behind your head, one behind the other, elbows wide. And then you'll bend your knees into your chest. All right, inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Elbows slightly wide if your hands are behind your head. Move your tailbone heavier into your hands if your hands are underneath you. Now from here, guys, we're just gonna stretch both legs out. I'm gonna pull them in. Both legs stretch out. I'm gonna pull them in. That's it. Stretch out long and in. Now remember that pull in comes from those lower abdominals. So making a conscious effort to pull the belly button in first, then drag the knees in. Just 2 more. And in. 1 more. And in. Hold it. Lower your head just a hot minute. Inhale. Exhale, curl it back up. All right, we're gonna send both legs up to the ceiling. Lower the right leg. Lift it up. Lower the left. And lift right to the ceiling. Lower the right. And lift. Lower the left. And lift. 1 more set, right? Scoop it up. Left. Scoop it up. Bend your knees and lower your head. Just a quick moment. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Getting a little bit tougher this time. Send both legs out. Hold. Stretch your right leg up. Lower the right leg down to meet the left. Lift your left leg up. Ooh. Lower it down. Lift the right up. Pull from the low abs lower. Lift the left up. And lower. 1 more set. Lift right. And lower. Lift left. And lower. Bend your knees. Lower your head. Ooh. All right, last one here, guys. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Head, neck, and shoulders. Both legs out to that high diagonal. Crisscross your legs. Cross, cross, cross. We got 15, 12, We got 10. Here's 8, maybe lower those legs. Here's 6, low belly in. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Woo. Lower your head. Really, really good. All right, guys. Last thing here, crisscross. Let's take the feet down. So knees bent, feet down on the mat. And let's do feet about hip distance apart. Options, hands behind your head. I would recommend that as kind of like your go-to. If you do need to modify hands behind your head bugs you, hands in front of you, one hand on top of the other. All right? So we're gonna take an inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Now we tend to tuck the tailbone underneath us here. I need you to anchor it down again, right? Plant your feet down, twist your upper body to the right. Now if hands are in front of you, they're just reaching past your right knee. Curl up higher, twist to the left. Curl up higher, low belly, and twist to the right. Try to get off your right shoulder when you're to the right. Twist to the left. Try to get off your left shoulder when you're to the left. Now notice how you're not moving fast. You're moving very slow and with control because we're trying to keep our hips absolutely anchored. You want a little bit more, guys? You lift that right knee and think armpit to knee. Then lower your right foot, come back to center. Twist to the left, you lift the left knee to the right armpit. And then lower it down back to center. And then to the right. And down. Whew. To the left. Slow, controlled, but intense, guys. One more set, right? And lower. Left. And lower. And then lower down. Whew. All right. Bend your knees and rock yourself up right into your spine stretch forward. So we're going to sit tall, lengthen the legs. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Let's pick up those weights. Sit up tall. Now, in order to sit up tall, right, if you feel any sort of pull in your lower back, soften your knees a little, flex both feet, and then you should be able to lift your pelvis a little bit taller. Let's stretch arms out, palms down. Inhale. Lift up tall through the crown of your head. Exhale. Knit your ribs together. Drop your head and try to crease forward at your breastbone, kind of like your Pilates curl when you're down on the ground. And now pull your belly button back and stack yourself up to tall. Let's imagine there's a brick wall behind us. So we're gonna inhale to sit up even taller along the brick wall. We're gonna exhale, drop your chin away from the brick wall. Now start to peel your shoulders off the brick wall, then your upper spine, then as much of your lower middle spine as you can without collapsing through your sides. You gotta keep lifting and then stack up tall. Last one. Lift up tall along the brick wall, pull your belly button up and in, and then drop your chin, crease forward, reach those arms forward, 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 pull another bone off of that brick wall behind you, and then stack up tall. Arms take a quick break. Not too long. Arms come back up. Arms out to your wide V. So nothing's changing in the hips. We're gonna twist the upper body to the right. Press that right arm behind you more. Flip your back palm up, dive forward to that same creasing sensation forward, but still lifting. Reach past your right pinky toe, and then sit up tall, twist to the left. Flip your back palm up, dive forward, look back behind you to that left arm, and then stack up tall, use those lower abs, twist to the right. You're gonna crease up and over the rib cage as you dive, and then you'll lift up. Twist, flip the back palm up, look back at your left arm, and then lift up tall, twist to the right, flip your back palm up to the ceiling, press that back arm up, and look back, and then lift up. Last one to the left, flip the back palm up, and then lift up. Back to center. Arms down. All right, moving on. Ditch your weights. Let's come around, turn around onto your stomach. We'll go right into your classic swan. So lie down, palms down on the mat, but let's pull fingertips back in line with your shoulders. So your elbows are kind of sticking up like little chicken wings behind you. Now pull your elbows back to your hips. We're gonna take forehead down on the mat, and now open your feet about hip distance apart. And now from here, guys, just 3 gentle swans. So we're gonna pull the belly button in and up off of the mat. When you do that, you should feel your 2 frontal hip bones kind of scoop in and your tailbone point down. Now try to maintain that, and you'll just lift your chest up gently like you're taking a back bend at your breastbone, and then maybe push into your arms. Maybe start to extend your arms, but you gotta keep closing the front of the body like you have a tight corset on. So knit the ribs together, and then as you lower down, try to pull your energy forward so your heart and your forehead hits the mat just 1 inch further forward than it was before. 2 more times. Pull your low belly and separate your fingertips wide. Pull your elbows back, and now start to lift your chest gently. Now lifting, but also extending, right? So almost imagine pulling the bones further forward, knit your ribs together, lift your arms, and then you'll lower. Only going as straight with the arms, guys, as you feel you can keep that closing connection in the front of your waistline. One more time, belly button pulls up and in, push into your palms, start to lift your chest, maybe start to straighten your arms, chin up, open the collarbone, melt the shoulders down, knit your ribs together, and then lower down. Whew. Good, all right. Moving on from here, let's stretch the arms out, all the way out in front of you, same idea. We're gonna pull the low belly in, pull it off of the mat. So you should feel this tight lift of the lower abs. And now we're gonna lift everything up. So we'll lift chest, arms, and legs. Palms can face in and just hold it. And then lower down. Same idea, extending the spine in both directions. So pull the low belly in, you'll lift everything. You'll pull the bones in your back longer so the crown of your head reaches 1 inch further forward, but then your lower back bones will reach further towards your feet and then lower down. One more time. Low belly pulls in, lift everything up. Hold it here. Now lift your right arm and your left leg a little higher. And then lower them back down. Lift your right leg and your left arm a little higher. Lower down. Right arm, left leg. And back to center. Right leg, left arm. And back to center. And now start to speed that up. That's your swimming. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Kick faster. Exhale. Lift higher. Inhale. And exhale. Reach longer. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And lower down. Whew. Sit back. Child's pose. Open your knees wide. Sit your butt back. And take a nice big inhale. And a big exhale. Whew. Push all the air out. One more breath, guys. Big inhale. Breathe. And a big exhale. Whew. All right. Roll your spine up to seated. I need a towel. Where's my towel? I'm dripping. All right, guys. We're going to take this to your legs. Okay. So let's come up to kneeling today. I need one more sip of water. Clearly not hydrated though. All right. We're going to take your legs up to the knees today, at least for a start. So knees about hip distance apart. Stretch your arms out to the side. You're going to lift your left knee up and start to gently tip your body over until right arm comes down, left hand can come to the base of your neck. So right palm down, left hand to the base of your neck. Let's stretch the left leg long and just rest your toes on the mat to start. Yeah, so finding this kind of side hold here. Want you to bite this bottom oblique, bottom waistline into your body. So think of like a side plank here, how much you would be pushing into that right elbow. And now from here, pull your low belly in. Try to still point the tailbone down. Lift your left leg up and tap it down. Left leg lifts and tap. Low belly in and tap. So pointing through the toes, just keeping our point. So we're thinking outer thigh to lift, inner thigh to tap it down. Upper outer thigh to press up, inner thigh to resist. Let's do 5. Seems simple enough, right? 4. Low belly pulls in. Don't forget about that core. 3, 2. Last one, hold it. And now just a little pulse, 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 as high as you can. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now little circles, circles, circles. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Flex your foot, reverse your circles, circles, circles. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Point your toe, lift it a little higher. Tap your toe down. Whew. All right. Now keep your toe down, keep your knee down. We're going to come up to this kind of single kneel position. Let's take both hands to the base of your neck, elbows slightly forward. So not kind of popping the ribs out, ribs pull in. Keep your toes down. We're going to do a little crunch to the right, and we're going to lift. Little crunch to the right, and we're going to lift. Whew. Again, seems simple enough, right? So I'm just kind of like adjusting my left foot on the mat, trying to find it right in line with my hip, which maybe a little forward. Down and up. Press your head back into your hands. Right, so both legs working, both hips and glutes working to stabilize you, but let's really think lower abdominals, right? So knit the ribs together, and then let's take attention to the obliques on both sides. So we're kind of crunching rib to hip here, and then as we come back to center, this side's kind of crunching, right? So we got a little crunch on the right. I'm gonna pull in to lift back to center. A little crunch on the right. Totally lost count, guys. 2 more. 1 more. And then bend that left knee and come back, arms out. All right, from here, tip yourself to your left. You're gonna lift your right knee, left palm comes down, right hand to the base of your neck, stretch the right toes onto the mat. So before we get started, just making sure you're not kind of collapsing into this bottom shoulder. I need you to push away, right? So wrap that left elbow in, carve this bottom oblique up and into your body. So center core still pulling in, a lot of work happening. Let's lift top leg up and tap it down. Whew. Lift and tap. Now the beauty of the second side is that the first side has already tired out your bottom leg. So that bottom hip and glute is definitely still helping. Can you still, guys, think about not arching your lower back, right? So if you feel like you're sticking your butt back to that wall behind you, I need you to pull your belly button in and try to physically point your tailbone down towards the back side of this right heel, if that makes sense. 2 more. 1 more. Hold, pulse up, up, up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the point, little circles, circles, circles. Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, reverse the circles back, lift higher, back, back. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold high on 1, point your toe, lift it a little higher. Bend your right knee. Oh, I'm sorry, place your foot down. Almost forgot our little crunches. Come on up. Right toes down, hands behind your head, elbows slightly wide. We're gonna crunch it to the left and up. So that first one's always like a little smaller, right? Gotta kind of get your balance. So as we crunch to the left, think rib to hip and pull back to center. Can't stress enough how much lower abdominals, right? Belly button, pulling into the spine, especially when you go to the left. How much it's gonna prevent you from falling over. Whew. It's a little balance challenge. Now still working this outer right hip, outer glute, right? Stretch this right leg really, really long and active. And crunch. Let's do 4. Maybe going deeper each time. 3. What's the worst that happens? You fall a little bit. 2. Last one. Good, and then bend your right knee, arms down. Now that we're kneeling, let's pick up the weights. We'll do some arms. So come up to kneeling again, knees about hip distance apart. We will get to your 4-figure stretch, don't worry. All right, let's do palms up. Soft bend in your elbows, we'll go right into that serve to platter. And then resist it down. Arms go up. And resist it down. Whew. That's it. Keep breathing. Center core, right? Always, always stabilizing the spine, even when you're just moving your arms up and down, right? And when you strengthen all of those muscles and your core kind of learns how to hold your spine up properly and to stabilize it, way less likely to injure yourself, like when you go to pick something up from the ground, when you go to reach up into the top cabinet, right? So these things are all super, super important. Let's lift the arms up, hold them up, little circles. Keep those ribs closing in. Keep that hug around your spine. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. Out, out, low belly in. Knit those ribs together. I'm going to keep repeating it because it's something we constantly forget. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Open the elbows out, palms in, and then wrap the elbows in. So I just got a softness to my elbows, just rotating the palms in from the elbows, and then the elbows wrap underneath. Let's do 3. Keep those arms up. Let's do 2. Out to the sides and in Last one, out to the sides. Hold it out to the side. Now open and close. Arms lead out with the elbows. Arms closed, squeeze your chest. Press out through the elbow sides of the arms, and then knit your ribs together, squeeze your chest. Let's do 4. And squeeze. 3. And squeeze. 2. And squeeze. Last one. And squeeze. Arms down. Ooh. Quick moment, not too long. Palms down, elbows up. This one's called pond. We're gonna pretend there's a body of water right underneath our elbows, our armpits down. We're gonna press the arms forward. Don't drop the elbows into the water. Stretch the arms out. And then bend the elbows, but don't drop them into the water. 2 more, arms stretch. Arms reach, elbows bend. Last one, arms stretch, push away. Arms reach, elbows bend, hold it. Lift those elbows out of the water. Arms go out first, then they squeeze forward, then they bend, elbows high. You got 2. And then 2 more. I lied, here's 2. And then 1 more, out. Squeeze forward, bend, arms down. Woo! Roll those shoulders back. All right, guys, I think we have time for that resistance band. So go ahead and grab your band. We're gonna step into the band. We're gonna come up to standing. Step into the band. Whoops. You're gonna take the band right around, let's say like right above your ankles. We're gonna do a little our squats, our inner thigh squats. So let me push this guy back. Okay. You're gonna take a pretty wide step, pretty wide stance here. Let's turn toes out. So we got a little bit of a turnout. Knees are gonna follow the line of your big toes. So if my toes are turned out, my knees are pointing outward. Bend your knees. Let's take arms out to the sides. So just finding a deep squat. Notice how I'm adjusting my feet, right? We don't wanna be here with ankles in from the knees. We want knees pretty much right in line with ankles. Now I'm tending to drop my chest forward, I can already feel it. Roll your shoulders up and back. Ooh, pull your ribs in, right? Again, that center core is gonna help stabilize you. And then we're gonna lift up, arms come up, and then we'll take it down. Arms come up, and then arms come down. Again, arms up, arms down. Now each time you squat, guys, I want you to think knees kind of pushing outward and back, right? So they kind of press behind you. So those glute muscles, those outer hip muscles that we worked in those kneeling legs, definitely coming back into the game right here. All right, we got 3 more. And up. 2, and up. Last one, hold it here. We're gonna go down, down, down. We got 8. 6 more, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, stay low on 1, lift your arms up and pulse here, here. We got 6, ribs in, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. I'm gonna take arms to heart center. Lift your right heel, lower it down. Lift your left heel and lower. Low abs pull in, right heel. And down, left heel. Whoo! Now try to stack your shoulders over your hips, right? So again, if we feel like we're dropping the chest forward, keep going. Chest up. And again, ribs pull together, hip bones pull into your body rather than sticking out. Keep it slow. Work through the bones in your feet. Now I'm gonna ask you to sit 3 inches lower. Ooh! And now try to stay there. So inner thighs, right? Can you take some focus out of the inner thighs and instead bring it to the glutes in the back? And maybe press your knees back behind you a little bit more. All right, guys, we got 1 more on the left. Lower the left, hold it. Now lift your right. Try to lift your left. Woo! And now just a little pulse down. Down, down. If the heels lifting is not working, just lower them down. We got 6, ooh, 5, 4, deeper, 3, deeper, 2, hold it, heels down, press all the way up. All right, heel toe your feet in safely. Let's take that band off. All right, guys. And let's go right into that 4-figure stretch. So we're gonna lie down, bend your right ankle over your left knee. It should feel nice here. We can hang out here if this feels good, if this feels enough. Otherwise, grab behind your left thigh, pull towards you. Whew. And when you do that, you can push your right elbow into your right knee, pull the shape closer to your chest, maybe flex or point your feet. So we're going outer thigh stretch, outer hip stretch. I'm gonna go knee over knee, grab the ankles, ooh, and then pull towards me again. This one's like a more intense. If the knee over knee is not happening, totally not an issue. And then other side, let's start ankle over right knee. So left ankle over right knee. You can push your left knee away from you. This might be enough. Otherwise, pull towards you, grab behind your right thigh. Be careful of grabbing your shin. Let's not do that. Grab behind your thigh. Press into your left knee with your left elbow. Maybe point or flex your feet. And maybe rock side to side. Pull the shape a little closer to your chest. And then I'm gonna take knee over knee, just like one step further. Pretty intense. You gotta pull towards you a lot. Whew. All right, guys, rock yourself up. Let's come up to seated. We're gonna try a reverse plank position. So you're gonna zip your legs together, point your toes. Now you really need a lot of pressure into the heels of your feet for this one. Hamstrings are gonna work a ton. So let's take the hands behind us. We're gonna do fingertips facing your bum. Find the softness to your elbows. Try not to lock your elbows out here. And what you should also feel is like a nice big stretch through your chest, right? So kind of opening up your collarbone wide, lift your chin out of your chest, push down into your palms, push down into your elbows. And now let's curl the tail a little bit. So we're gonna immediately get those lower abdominals working. Peel your hips up off of the mat. Now lift your chin up, press your sternum up, squeeze your legs. A lot of energy in those legs, guys. Zipper your inner thighs, dig down into your heels, squeeze your bum, low belly pulls in, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, gently soften your elbows and lower your hips. Whew. I'm gonna take a little bit of the weight off my wrists. I'm gonna go right back into it. Let's push palms down, squeeze inner thighs, dig through the heels, soften the elbows, pull the low belly in and lift. Go for it. Ooh, hold it here. Now your glutes are doing a lot, hamstrings too, but guys, that core is going to help you a ton. So again, try to pull 2 frontal hip bones in to touch your 2 lowest ribs so that your lower back gets longer. Squeeze 3, squeeze 2, squeeze 1. Sit down. Ooh. 1 more, take a breather. All right, we're gonna shift the weight back again. Heels of the hands, softness to the elbows, zipper the inner thighs, tuck the tail, low belly in, press it up. Now, if you think you can, dig into your left heel, lift your right leg up and lower. Lift your left leg up, ooh, and lower. Right leg, ooh. Left leg, really tough. 1 more, low belly in, right leg. Left leg, lower the left leg, squeeze the legs, lift the hips higher, hold 3. Hold 2, hold 1. Woo. Sit down. Take the weight off of your wrist, stretch through your toes. Just a little hamstring stretch here. You can flex your feet, pull your heart up, and then just try to tip forward without rounding your spine. 1 more breath like this. Inhale up, and exhale, heart forward. All right, guys, getting into those side planks. I'm gonna pick up a weight. You can too, option, not mandatory. We're gonna start left side. So let's do left elbow down, right under left shoulder. Now you can either stack your knees, right, which would be your modification, knees stacked, ankles behind you, and try it there. Or set your heels up in line with your tush. Your knees are gonna go a little in front of that, right? And that should give you close to your proper alignment. So you can take this top hand onto the mat to help you. Lift your hips up. And then if you can, reach that top arm up, top arm with the weight. Just hold. Just a breather. Try to bite that bottom hip a little higher. That top hip's gonna wanna roll back. Can you roll it forward a little bit more? Now take your top arm over your top ear and stretch it up. And then let's rotate, reach the weight underneath you, and then open up. Reach it overhead, lift it up, rotate your ribs, but try not to rotate your hips, and then open. Top arm overhead, top arm up, reach the weight underneath you, rotate, and open. One more, top arm overhead, top arm up, rotate, lift it up, hold it up, and then a little pulse up, and up. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, knees down. Other side, switch the weight. Right elbow down, right under your right shoulder. Stack your knees, guys. If you're gonna take knees, knees go all the way back, ankles go behind you, and you'll prop from here. Or soften the knees. Let's take heels of the feet right in line with the tush. Bend your knees slightly. And now here we go. You can use this top hand to prop yourself up. Stack your feet. Find yourself situated, reach that top arm up. Now again, lift those hips a little higher. Chin out at chest, roll that top hip forward. Top arm goes overhead, top arm goes up. We're gonna rotate it, reach underneath you, and open. Overhead, up, rotate the ribs. Ooh, I got something to crack there. Top arm overhead, and up, rotate, and up. Last one, over the ear, to the ceiling, rotate, reach, and up. Now pulse it up, up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, soften your knees and carefully come on up. All right, guys, ditch your weights. One final thing, let's take it back to where we started. We're gonna come up to standing. I'm gonna take another sip of water for this finale. Let's find feet, hip distance apart again. So right where you started, and just stand tall. Let your arms hang heavy. Reach through the crown of your head. Maybe rock forward onto the balls of your feet. Maybe rock back into your heels. And maybe just take a second to feel, right, like after all that work, maybe you might feel a little taller, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit more strong and stable. Then we're gonna reach the arms up. Melt the ribs down. Inhale. Exhale. Crease at your breastbone. Keep the arms framing your ears. Round it down. 4 counts to walk out to that plank. Walk out 4. 3, 2, and you're here. Hold it. Just holding for the first one again. Shoulders right over wrist. Knit your ribs together. Lift your chin out of your chest. Try to pull your heart 2 inches forward. And then pike those hips up. Low belly pulls in as you walk back, back, back. Heels down. Soften your knees maybe if you need to. And now keep your arms framing your ears and slowly peel it all the way up. Sarah, you can just drop your knees for each of these. Chin to chest, just so you're not going up and down so much. Round it forward. Lift your low belly in, and then come back out to that plank. Right to here. Find your plank, walk your feet together. You know it's coming, guys. Pull your heart forward. 8 of your knee taps, knee 8. Pull the low belly in. 7. You should feel stronger than you did in the beginning. 6. Maybe a little warmer, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it. Separate the feet pretty wide. Right arm out, right arm down. Left arm out, left arm down. Right arm, you can always modify on the knees. Left arm, press through your feet a lot, guys. Straighten your legs and give yourself a lot of energy through that center. 1 more set, right? Left, hold it here. Hike your hips up. Let's walk it back 1 more time. I'm gonna bring my feet a little closer together, about hip distance, and then peel up. Last one, inhale. Surprise, exhale. Crease forward. Low belly pulls up and in, walk it out. Your best, strongest plank today, unless you're gonna do one later. Hold it here, hips down. Press through your pointer fingers, your thumbs. Guys, we're gonna take 6 Pilates push-ups, which means elbows go back. Here we go. Pull your heart forward, 6. push it up. 5, push. 4, push. 3, squeeze. 2, give me 1 more. Push it up, hold it, hold 10. Low abs in, hold 8. Pull your heart forward, 7. 6, 5, holding. 4 more. 3, 2, hips up. Whew. Heels down. And now maybe pedal the knees. Bend your right. Bend your left. Lift your right heel. Lift your left heel. Even here, thinking abdominals, initiating the movement of the legs, right? So low belly pulls up to lift the heel. Now stretch both heels down. So have a nice stretch through the calves, all the way up the backside of your leg. Try to drop your heart closer to the mat. And now pull your belly button up. Try to keep your legs straight, and you're gonna start to slide your feet right underneath your hips. You gotta pull the low belly in to create that space to allow your thighs to come forward. Up, 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 up through the belly. Feet come right under hips, soften your knees. Hang out here. Inhale, exhale. Maybe grab your elbows. Maybe just let the weight of gravity start to sway your body a little bit. And then let your arms hang heavy. And then keep your arms heavy this time. And slowly stack your bones up to standing, hips over knees, ribs pull over hips, shoulders pull over ribs, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin up, and you guys are done. Good job, my friends.